Well, all right. As you can see, the girls vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. All right. Hey, everyone. This is Player Guides, and this is our latest playthrough of we're doing Chrono Trigger, and I am incredibly psyched about it. I'm Nate. We have Cameron over here.
How's it going, everyone?
We got Hannah.
Hi.
And our new friend, Lauren.
Hi.
Lauren's going to be playing through the game today. She's never done this game before.
You have played a lot of JRPGs, though, correct?
Right, huge JRPG fan, especially turn-based fan.
Turn-based? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to have some options to choose from with Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger has the like old-school turn-based, like you go, I go, depending on whatever one it is. But then it also has the kind of Final Fantasy thing going on where it's active time. So your next move meter will fill up until it's and whoever, like, depending on your speed, it'll fill up faster or slower. So depending on how continuous you want the action to be, it's up to you. We can change that in the options one way or the other.
Well, let's take a second and just look at this intro.
Man. Yeah.
So this is Akira
It's
Toriyama, the guy who did Dragon Ball Z. These are his characters and his art, and it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, anybody's a fan, you'll recognize, like, that's totally Bulma right there.
So is this animation on the original Super Nintendo cartridge?
That's
as well?
a good question. We're playing on the DS. I've never actually played the original Super
I
Nintendo version.
don't think the SNES one does, but it was also on the PlayStation 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And this definitely was on the PlayStation 1. So this is actually a collaboration of like the three of the biggest names in I guess Japanese animation and video games at the time. It's Akira Toriyama, and then it's Nobuo Uematsu, and then this Square Enix guy. Crap, what the hell is his name? Cameron, you can edit the name in there. I'll find it for you later. For the life of me, I can't fucking remember the name. But all three of them got together, and this is kind of like their love child, and it's great. It's one of the greatest games ever, considered by many to be everybody considers a fantastic game, and some people think it's the greatest game of all time.
Nate, it's one of your favorites, right?
Definitely. It's actually in my nebulous top 2. So my other favorite game, which we should totally play on this at some point, is Earthbound, or Mother 2 for some people. To me, both of these are kind of the yin and yang perfection of JRPGs. So Chrono Trigger kind of steers into the skid, and it does all the typical like JRPG tropes and everything. It does them all, and it does it better than most everybody else does. Whereas Earthbound kind of steers in the opposite direction. It's like, I'm going to subvert all of your expectations and the game style. It's not about dragons and swords and magic and shit. It's about digging hamburgers out of the trash can and hitting people with baseball bats and using psychic powers instead of magic and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
so
Earthbound's good.
Anyway, let's get started.
This is not what we're playing right now.
Yeah, it's good. Anyway, that's my general philosophy. So let's go to new game. And so there's game settings. You can do the DS mode. It just depends on how you want your screen layout to be.
Yeah, the classic mode just doesn't have basically touchscreen stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so should we do classic then? Let's do classic.
Classic sounds good.
If that's what you feel comfortable with. And everything else, I think.
All right, so this is the other thing is you want active or turn-based. So time flow is constantly allowing for fast-paced combat, so you'll have to keep thinking on your feet. That's the way I've played.
It's basically everyone else has
that.
All right, we'll keep that where it's at, and then down
Of
here,
course.
you definitely want the movie cutscenes. All right, then I think we're good to go.
Yeah, just hit start to accept.
Keep it as is. Yeah. Hit start. Yeah, we're good.
And Hannah, so this is an RPG like Pokemon, but you'll see it's a very different game. Lauren, what are some RPGs that you like? What are your top 3 or 4 or 5 favorites? So we get a good idea of where your taste is.
Right, so my favorite RPG ever was Baten Kaitos on GameCube. A lot of people haven't heard of it, but it actually did get a sequel as well. I loved Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo.
Very good one.
Paper Mario's never really...
Scratch that itch.
Yeah, they never really captured that.
Exactly. Well, it wasn't Square Enix. Square Enix did. They did this game too.
It's okay. People can have different tastes. People can be wrong.
Don't be rude. She's our guest.
Nice.
Yeah, and then...
No, Super Mario RPG is awesome.
It is.
Right.
What is Super Mario RPG?
It's a game on the Super Nintendo?
Right. They also released it on the SNES Classic.
Yeah.
a couple months ago as well.
Okay, so you're Chrono, and like many JRPGs, you start the game off in bed.
Sliding out of bed because they're too lazy to animate it.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Oh, I know.
Animating fabric
Fabric
and,
is
like,
awesome.
stuff
It's just
is
awful.
tough.
So
That's the same way even in modern games these days. Like,
Yeah.
if someone's in bed, they're laying on top of the sheets.
well, it just seems like people they can simulate water so well that the surface of water so well that people can't tell the difference, but they can't do a sheet.
Yeah.
I always thought that was strange to me, but whatever. It's all good.
So your mom woke you up.
It's about time. Yeah.
And there's a little cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cats look like Pikachu's.
So this is your childhood friend, and these are like Nate and I were actually talking about this before we were recording, and it seems like you're kind of in the same place as we are, which is you don't change the default names.
At least not the first time
No.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying like if I get it like a wild hair, oh, your cat follows you around. That's
Yeah.
cute.
So there's a festival going on right
Yeah.
now, which you can go check out, and then you can basically like the game that has started proper. You can explore all over that continent if you want to do. You can go talk to all sorts of people.
Hey, there's your cat.
There's
a
one
cat.
sprite for all cats
Yeah.
everywhere. It's Pikachu cat. So this is the Centennial Fair. So it's you're celebrating 100 years or whatever. It's the year 1000 AD for you. I don't think this is Earth, but it's the year 1000, and it's your kingdom's centennial something or other. And this is the huge fair that everyone's at right now. Your friend Luca is at the fair. She's a big science person, and she's going to demonstrate her latest invention.
You can
Is she a
actually
friend of the family, Nate?
Yeah, she
Yes.
she lives down. Yeah,
not Luca Brazzi.
Not
Yeah.
Luca Brasi.
no.
Is she related to
And yeah, so there's actually all sorts of stuff you can do in this fair. Like there's a race going on, that little strongman mini game you can play.
Oh!
Okay.
I ran into a
You
girl.
ran into
Yeah.
a girl. Ouch. Wow, she knocked you out cold.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, my pendant. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's a great icebreaker.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Physical contact, high speeds.
Oh.
Okay. Is this your pendant?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow she couldn't see the blindingly shiny object.
Yeah, right. This will be fun.
Oh, see, that's how she gets guys.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I dropped my pendant.
What was it? I forget what show. It was some sitcom. And this guy's like pickup move is he would go to the grocery and he just ram his cart into other women's into women's carts to like, I don't know, like to break the ice. So he was like getting really ridiculous with it. And he would just shoot it straight across the room, and, like, excuse me, ma'am, whoosh, and like from 10 feet away he would throw his cart at him. Tear his hair out over a tomboy of a daughter. Okay, so apparently there's a princess, and she is very rebellious.
Yeah.
Is it her?
Whoever could that princess
Whoever
be?
could it be? I don't know.
I can't see it coming.
Yeah, right? Like I said, this one steers into all of the typical tropes of RPGs, except it just does it better than everybody. As far as I'm concerned.
And I'm like chugging
You're just
beer.
chugging. Well, I'm sure
I
it's
think
not
you're trying to like
beer.
mash the A button or.
Oh.
Yeah, the best you could. Oh, yeah. So I guess we should have told you this right off the bat. The fair is filled with like mini games to try and teach you how things can possibly work in the game and certain things. So just keep,
Okay.
just mash that thing. See how fast you can go.
Yeah, there you go. So then you can see the beers that you
Yeah.
finished.
Dude, it's like a frat house over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, there's all sorts of mini games. There's timing mini games. There's mashing mini games. There's memory mini games, and there's even a battle simulator.
Oh, look, it's cat.
It's another cat. Made lunch for me. Always a highlight of my day.
That's pathetic.
Oh.
Hannah,
He's
you're
like
so
fucking
jaded.
100. I'm sure that's all he's got to look forward to in his
Yeah.
life.
When-
I mean, hey, he's 100 years old and he's still married to his wife. In today's society, that's a big deal. Okay,
So this is Gato. He's like a training robot.
yeah, so you're actually gonna get to simulate how combat goes.
All right.
Yeah. So let's
Don't
see.
let you regatta, Mr. Gato. All right, let's do this.
I like that he sings.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We were always trying to figure out what like kind of cadence the song is.
Mm-hmm. So,
This is beautiful music.
right?
Yeah. It's,
I hope
the
you like it
soundtrack's
because
awesome.
it's the only battle theme they have.
Oh, I'll get used to it.
Oh yeah, totally. It's very iconic for sure. People know what it is.
No techniques.
Yeah, there's no techniques
Yeah,
yet.
not yet.
So we haven't figured it. Yeah.
All right. So is it showing his HP anywhere in this?
No.
I don't know that.
No.
Okay.
I don't. There might be a technique. It's been a while since I played this game, but I believe there is a technique that shows you like how much HP he has. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Because if there is, I don't remember if I use it on my own file anyway.
Yeah.
So you can fight this guy as many times as you want, and you get a certain amount of points. I think if you want to fight him again, you have to exit and come back again. But each event that you can participate in can potentially yield you some points, some silver points, and you can exchange them for either money or prizes or whatever, some extra equipment.
And the exchange is at the is it the center or?
I think it's in one of these blue
tents.
and white striped tents.
Which, look at that tent decoration, by the way. How fun and festive is that entrance to that tent?
I mean,
Does that make you just want to?
It's very inviting.
Yeah, totally. He's got that Majin M on his forehead. Oh yeah, so there's a foot race that constantly happens. And you can place bets on the race.
Yeah, talk to the guy in the blue and white tent.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. There's a race underway. Be quiet. Next winner. Okay, so you have to wait for them to circle back around and line up again if you want to take bets on it.
That's like another one of the activities. There's like all sorts of stuff you can do in this.
And their speeds change, so don't ever expect the same guy to win all that often.
I kind of expect the alien to win again. The guy in the night suit.
Yeah, probably way down.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The cat just doesn't care.
Yeah,
although their names are really cool. All right. Green Amber. Okay, so guess the winner. Steel Runner, Green Ambler, Cadillac, or GI Jogger.
Dude, GI Jogger, like, come on.
All right, so that's gonna be the guy in the helmet.
Wait, so
they'll take they're gonna take off. So yeah, go ahead and pick your thing,
Yep.
and then it constantly cycles through the process.
And that's the thing. Like for a Super Nintendo game, Jogger.
Oh man.
He's
Cadillac
Cadillac's out front.
Now you care, Cat. No.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh no. Okay.
Is that like intercept this?
I don't think you can intercept.
Is that not very like a cat? Like as soon as you want something, like fuck you.
Yep.
I had money on this cat.
But yeah, that's like, this was, for me playing the game, even though it's an older game, they do such a good job keeping, like, the environment feels like people are living in it. Like, there's things going on at the fair, not necessarily to do with you, but things you can participate.
So I think you have 15 silver points right now. So this is a memory game.
Okay.
So he's Biggs. He's Wedge.
Antilles.
Yep, and Piet.
Biggs, Wedge, Piet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piet's on the far right. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's the one I followed.
Nice. Very nice. I like it. So, fun fact: Biggs and Wedge are actually recurring characters in all of Square Enix's games, especially Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
They were big Star Wars fans. At least I guess the creator was, or whoever designed those characters, and they show up in almost every single, maybe if not every single Final Fantasy game, and I guess also every Chrono Trigger game.
Yeah. So here's the shop where you can buy stuff, and right now we're just like we're hanging out at the fair. Nothing big's going on. I think the thing is we're just killing time, and then once we spend enough time, it says, "Oh, Lucas' device is set up to go check it out."
Mm-hmm.
You can play that strongman minigame by
facing the judge. You
hit
just
the
listen
button
carefully.
up front.
So you got to find out how far away you can go. Yeah. So you have to get all the way to the very end of your arc, like your backing up arc, and then press the button, and it'll.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Hey!
Yeah.
First actual try. Pretty damn good.
1 point.
1 point. It's
Yeah.
free.
Robot gave me 15.
Yeah, exactly. Like each one will yield, like that's the easiest one to learn and master, so it gives you 1, and then the race is probably something, and then the Gato one, the drinking game is also 1. They all yield you different amounts of silver points, and you can exchange them for money. Oh yeah. This is Melchior. He's a swordsmith, and you can shop for different things for him. And I would highly recommend figuring out how to get stuff from him.
Yeah, so in each of your party members will use a different weapon. Like Chrono uses swords. Marl uses Oh, and here's something we disagree on. Do you think it's pronounced Marley or Marl?
from the spelling that you see.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Marie.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, that was an
That's
I?
it's an L. It's an
Yeah.
L.
So Nate says Marley, I say Marl, because I think it's funny to have a princess named Marl.
Oh,
Not that she's a
spoilers.
princess. Yeah, not that she's a princess.
so should I buy the sword now or should I wait? Because I have the funds for the lower scale one.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, do what you want.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. And then that's the weapon. You can also get armor and stuff as well.
I just spent all my money.
All your money. Well, you can also exchange silver points for a certain amount of money. And if I'm not mistaken, you can also hit your mom up for about $200.
Yeah, why not? Let's try.
No.
That was a hard no.
And it is. The money to buy a thing like that. Keep it
I mean,
safe.
I found it, so.
It's interesting that you bring that up.
That's
we'll make
funny.
sure we take that sound clip for a later episode.
Oh, boy. It's going to be very ominous. You're going to be
over
like, what the
there.
fuck are you guys
if-
talking
if
about?
you're looking for Lucas, so remember there were guys up blocking your way last time.
Yeah, you
now
can go up
head.
there. Oh, she wants to buy cotton candy.
What did she want to buy?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Yeah. Wait, give me a second to choose. Just need to drink.
Alright, come on, girl. We have an adventure to go on.
I'd like one of these. Sure, young miss. Thanks for waiting. Okay.
I don't like this girl.
What?
You've never taken a little bit of a while to make a decision about anything, Hannah?
Not when I have only two choices of cotton candy.
Orange and red.
But I mean, which flavor do you like
Right, I
better?
think you're good.
Orange
Red.
or red?
yeah, I think she's already made her choice.
Yeah. You're good to head back
Yeah.
up
It's
now.
like we leave when I want to leave.
Yeah. So something you didn't know, every decision you made in that festival will affect things later in the game.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is this a game with multiple endings?
There's
Yes,
13
Oh,
endings
wow.
to this game.
Oh, wow.
There's 13?
There's
Yeah.
13 endings to this game.
Yeah, we don't want to tell you while you were in the festival, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, all those
Boy.
things matter. And then that's your friend Luca over there.
Yeah.
who
So it's a
invented-
teleportation machine.
Yeah.
Chrono.
I was wondering if you'd show up. No one wants to test my telepod.
They've seen the fly. They
Would
know
you be
how
so
this
kind?
ends.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like,
This
we're,
will be fun.
we're out
I'll
in
watch
the
you try it.
forest.
I'll watch you get horribly mangled
Yeah.
by interdimensional
There's
rift.
all sorts of bugs flying around.
All right, just hop onto the left pod.
What could go wrong?
Exactly. Teleportation. What could ever go wrong? All right. Shooting energy transfer. So his method of operating a highly advanced teleportation machine is to hit it with a hammer
Yep.
until it does something.
Again.
It worked. Unbelievable.
They never. I mean, wait a minute.
Yeah. So how was it? Want to try again?
Of course.
Totally.
Let's do it.
System activated. Hit it with a hammer. Shoot it with a gun. Worked out great. Awesome. Woo! Amazing. All right. So,
Come on, Marl.
yeah,
You
you're
do
right.
it.
I want to try too. Huh? Oh no! When did you manage to get a cutie like her? I actually want to know Luca's sexual orientation, because that would be interesting. Because I get the feeling like she's like bisexual or something. I don't know. Because she's like cool with everybody.
From later dialogue?
Yeah, from
Or-
later dialogue. I get the feeling. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool and progressive of this game to like, because this was made back in
Early 90s?
Yeah, yeah. So I just get that feeling about Luca. Initiating energy transfer.
It's dramatic.
Very.
The weight. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
of-
she
of
has the
course.
pendant on.
Uh-oh. Yep, the pendant's doing something.
What unfortunate, unforeseen
I
circumstances.
tried to sell it to the guy in the shop.
Right.
Like,
Trying to prevent this whole thing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
uh-oh.
She can't stop turning left. Or right in this case.
Yeah, she just starts
I'm not an
spray
ambi-turner.
vomiting everywhere.
Yeah. Uh-oh, she's just been dematerialized, and now it's going to get into that lower layer of the game.
Yeah.
I just wanted the pendant anyway.
Exactly. It's what I came here for.
Well, that
She looks like an easy
sucks.
mark.
Oh god, I am so out of
Luca,
business.
she's not reappearing. Well, all right. As you can see, the girl's vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along.
Come back for our show at 2 o'clock.
When she comes back, hopefully. Oh boy.
Well,
The way the rift appeared and the way that her pendant seemed to be reacting to it, something else must have caused it all.
Yeah,
It can't have been me. I
Don't-
can't have fucked up.
Right, don't take responsibility.
Oh boy. So similar. No, I've seen her somewhere.
This is like the Clark Kent Superman thing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You show your belly through your hair up in a ponytail, no one knows you're a princess.
Mm-hmm. Chrono. Oh, you're going after? I didn't say I was.
wanted the pendant. I was gonna call it a day right there.
Dear diary, today I met a cute girl. She disappeared. And that was about it.
Girls will go to any lengths to reject me, apparently, including time travel.
It's like, why does everything I touch disappear?
Everything I touch dies!
Roger.
Roger. I need more power!
Just bang it harder, dude. Let's
Yep.
get this.
Damn right.
Send me into the rift.
Let's do it.
Oh god, it hurts! No one told me it would hurt so much!
What was it? They were talking about actual real-life teleportation, and they're like, it actually destroys the original and then makes an exact copy, like at whatever location. I was like, oh, so teleportation's never going to be a thing. It's like, there's no way I'm going to let like a machine destroy me and then put a new copy of me somewhere else.
Oh, I'd do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, the new you is not aware of...
Yeah,
the
but
old
it's
you
not a
now.
transfer of consciousness. Like, you die. There's just another copy of you, provided that they have the exact same experiences and memories and shit like that.
Oh, we got...
Oh, yeah. This is first
some little
actual
goblin
combat.
men.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you had your practice with combat, but you
Yeah.
got this big old sword to
They're boober heads.
whap some goblins with.
They're boober heads. Their heads look like the tips of penises.
Or
Fighting
imps.
like-
Sorry, they're technically not
Yeah.
goblins.
So you gotta wait
So
for
you
that
have
line
that
to...
meter
Yeah, there you
up on your
go.
right that
Yeah.
fills, like, so you just use some packets empty and then it'll fill over time.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
and
So
it.
as
that's how they do the turn-based combat.
Yeah, and they have the same thing going on. And then as your speed increases, that line will fill up faster and faster.
Yep.
Oh, earn 3 TP. Okay.
So those are technique points.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Which
do
is
I...
how you'll get your techniques eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What we got? All right, nothing down here.
Alright, so this is really beautiful.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's
so.
so gorgeous. Like,
It's kind of a timeless art style.
those... Yeah, well, and that's, did you end up playing, what came out recently on the Switch? Octopath Traveler?
I did. I loved Octopath.
So that's where, like, right, they kind of went for that retro art style. Like, it just
Right.
looks so good.
Yeah, with the commercial success of Octopath, I hope that they do that again in the future.
Oh,
Because, I mean,
definitely.
this aesthetic, as you said, I mean, timeless is the best
Mhm.
description of it.
For sure.
Yeah, when you're doing, like, really nice 2D art, it ages a lot better than 3D.
Yeah, I think it's because like they're doing the art style they set out for. They're not like letting reality dictate what their art style is.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're like, I'm gonna make my game a certain way. It's like Okami. Okami's like not the most graphically intense game.
Yeah, so the green one's called a roundillo.
Yeah.
They're just playing kickball with it.
No,
Yeah.
they're bullying him.
Chrono may be a little quick on the
He's a
trigger.
little aggressive. Oh, I see what the joke you made.
I'm glad
There you
got
go.
it.
Yeah, but you're also the
Alright.
only one laughing.
I think it was funny.
49G, obtain potion. Okay, so you're running low on energy there. Probably wanna. Oh yeah. Okay, so this will just do the touch screen or not.
This, oh.
I don't think. I think you can do. I think we changed it to classic, so there won't be a touch screen. It's all just like typical menu based. So you have 83 HP, but you're at 8. So we'll see. Yeah. So 58. That's better. So
Let's take it for now.
yeah, that'll probably be. Yeah, no need to top it off anymore. So regular potions do 50 HP.
Right.
Hard stop.
Yep.
Right there.
So now you
I'm in an alternate universe, right?
something.
we'll
This
see.
was a festival.
Yeah, this was a festival,
Right.
but that festival is no longer there. It's a mountain range.
Yeah, and if you notice, yeah, there's
What
some alterations
happened?
to the continent.
Yeah, some houses are missing. Like, who knows?
So you've a mind to buy some weapons and join the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? Wonderful.
Of course.
Yeah.
More meat for the grinder.
Mm-hmm. You'd like to buy?
I don't think I'll have enough money,
I'm
but
Not
just
yet.
shopping, dude.
So
Look at
that's-
that go
yeah.
out the window.
Yeah.
Bye, thanks for
So
nothing.
yeah, I think on the like red roofed houses versus the brown roof houses are ones you can go inside, right?
Yeah.
That's how they
I think that,
usually
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, do I want to go to these residences or do I want to go straight to this forest? Like,
I
it
mean-
doesn't really give me direction.
Right, so the game is very open-ended in that regard. For
Okay.
example, like, before you did the festival stuff, you could have... There's, like, an entire continent that you could have explored before the first teleportation thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, again,
Yeah, it's
you can
very much up to you.
you will gain the ability to travel to wherever and whenever you want. So don't feel like you missed out because you can always go back and do it.
So now that bell, that's
Is
an
it
interesting
Lean's bell?
tidbit. Your mom, when you woke up in the morning, your mom said that Lean's bell
Sounds so good.
sounds so beautiful. And then this guy's making a bell, so it's kind of a hint of what's happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Truce Inn.
Which I think did exist in that other. There was a place called Truce Inn in the other
And
place.
where you came from. We just were on the Fiend Lord's army.
Of course.
Of course yeah, totally. I got into that.
Hello, guy at the bar. I have gone mad.
Oh boy.
So we know there's a Queen Lean?
Yeah, Queen Lean. Lean or something like I don't know.
Yeah.
Queen Lean.
And there's a Fiend Lord.
And Xenon Bridge was lost. Our only rating something or other. All
So
right.
I've never heard the term Fiend Lord before. I mean,
It's like a bad guy, right? Like Fiend.
I would
and,
see.
like
Yeah.
Dark Lord.
is
Mhm.
that like a classic terminology?
No, I
I think it's a
something
proper
like-
title of this particular game, but I don't think.
Yeah, it's something unique for this game.
Yeah. Although,
I guess we've heard the term Archfiend before.
yeah, not Devil May Cry. Ninja Gaiden does fiends as well. They do the Archfiend and stuff like that, but I don't think that's anyhow connected to this. But it's a nice alternative from Demon or something. That gets overdone as all get out. Yeah. I don't know if there's like a differentiation of color between the imps or not. Because there's red ones, there's blue ones. I think there's
Oh, if their
there's
stats are
purple
different.
or something. I don't
I
know,
assume
but-
there's some distinction in like what they can do, things
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, this looks like the guy from Toy Story and the claw machine.
Right?
Oh,
the little
yeah.
Martians, the Martians.
Yeah.
He's just missing. an
I
eye.
got a Cybermen feel from them, from like DBZ.
Yeah. Yeah, Toriyama kind of tends to do like
He recycles a lot of stuff.
two different aliens.
Yeah.
Like,
he does
there's
Cybermen and he does
Frieza
like
type aliens.
yeah. Yeah.
So right now you're in this forest and you can.
Oh. It was a Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're
Yeah, and
circus.
yeah, so these are Roundillo riders, and like, I think it's kind of a really cool idea for them. They do
So
this
team
with
up.
a lot of the enemies, where they can like combine in different ways, and like it's a new enemy, but it's reusing art assets, so it it lets them buff out the roster of bad guys you gotta fight without spending too much time and money. I bet.
Yeah, on like new sprite assets and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like let's just slap them together.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal right after this.
Oh yeah, definitely hit up that potion. Do you think you have a couple now?
Yeah, you got some
Making monies?
If only it were that easy to beat people up and make money.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like Pokemon. Pit fighting with gambling.
Yeah.
Alright, 68 out of 83, that's pretty good. So there was a shiny, but I think it's
Yeah,
a
as
trap.
soon as I picked it up, they
They take-
attacked.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think it was just
The
like
game
a
will
trap.
bait you.
Oh, I
The
see
game
it.
will bait you. What else we got? And then you notice there's a map that you're slowly making happen
Yeah, on the
on the
bottom
bottom screen. So that's always good to see where you have been and where you haven't been. And it's usually like my deal where I try to fill out the entire map every time I go someplace new. But that's just how I play.
Yeah.
And I'll try and keep my OCD under control. It's fine.
So one thing I've always heard of people mention about Chrono is the music.
Yes.
Oh, Chrono Trigger, yeah.
And I think like really a soundtrack makes a JRPG.
I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
that, yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
That's kind of a thing in Japan where like if you have a game come out, like you also want the blockbuster soundtrack to come out with it. It doesn't really happen in the US, but
True.
I mean
True.
that's even to this day you get games like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 where the soundtrack sold
Is-
pretty well in Japan but never even hit the US market.
Yeah, I guess the audience here like I don't know if we just.
Yikes.
Maybe it's because we don't buy physical media as much, like as they do in Japan. Because like they still sell like Blu-ray discs and stuff all the time. That I don't know that percentage-wise we do as much. But yeah, like you're right. The soundtrack for RPGs, especially when you kind of have, you're gonna hear the same music a lot. Like I think it's nice when they make an extra effort to make it sound really good.
There we go.
Like, you're right, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I liked the game, like, it had its problems, but I'll never take anything away from that soundtrack. It was a really, really great one. Have you played that? Did you play the original Xenoblade?
That's the first installment I've played of it.
So the games are not very similar. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 2's battle system with the gachapon style blades that you can grab does not exist in the first game, but I really like both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, are we out of time? All right.
Yeah, we'll call the first episode here, guys. We probably went over a little bit, but it's Chrono Trigger. I don't fucking care. We got all the time in the world.
Yeah. Thanks for playing with us, everyone. And
Bye, everyone.
Yep.
We'll see you guys.